Alright. This is the shack. Oh. And the infamous massage chair that's not in the shack. And the duct tape wall and all that crap. But this is where most of the videos will probably be made this year. The shack is in my backyard. And it was built last year. And last year was when the crew kind of came together, so it's just kind of always been our home away from home together. And obviously this is where like half our crap is kept. Like the blanket that Tater Tot picked up somewhere and all my garden stuff and biking equipment and the green pillow, which is often wrestled over and is in need of replacement because it breaks and is defluffed and it's just disgusting. It needs help. And the bottles up on the wall that will most likely make it look to some people like I have an alcoholic problem, but I'm only 16, so that's really not happening. And if it was, half of those are cleaning or ink bottles, so it's not even alcohol. It's some type of chemical abuse, I guess is what you would call it if I was drinking it. I could never understand those people, just really did not understand. There's a knife in the shack. I found it in the road because we live in Hicksville. And I picked it up because most likely someone was going to run over it. Our names are carved in the wall, but you can't really see it. Very weak carving skills. I plan on painting over them this summer, and we've duct taped over Zozo's name because that was Joseph's decision. Tater Tot does stuff like that. Our fan, because the old one broke because the guys threw wrappers into it and pretzel sticks until it broke. Finally last summer, so that didn't go so great. Speaking of pretzels, there's some in the garbage can because that's what we live off of. The oil cans, the laptop, the obvious massage chair, the rugs that need to be cleaned because there was the time that Chewbacca decided to set the chocolate chip cookies that my mother makes that he loves on the floor, and we were wrestling and I ended up stepping on them and he basically cried because he claimed I had murdered them. If there had been a video for that, my God, it would have been priceless. He says he didn't cry, but Tater Tots with me. He totally cried. And the picture board with the weird pictures of Tater Tot when he did the mohawk thing. It was horrible. Chewbacca and I have told him that if he goes back to it, we're shaving it off him. We're duct taping the roof this summer, which means we'll be duct taping over the footprints on the roof, which just kind of become a symbol of the crew. And of course there's the backyard where I'm sure some stuff will be recorded. Actually, out there is where the boulder field is, so probably there will be a Nerf gun war recorded out there. So yeah. The broom that is used more as a weapon. Lauren beat me over the skull with it last Thursday. Yeah. Probably brought me as close as you possibly can get to a concussion. And the rope and the door that got beat up yesterday when Chewbacca and I locked Tater Tot out. And he tried to climb in through that window, since it's the only one that opens in the shack. The other two are discount windows that we found at a thrift store, and they don't open. And they're extremely uneven, but we try not to know. It's a shack that has colors that make it look like the 70s threw up in here, so really does crooked windows make a difference? No. And I guess that's the shack. There's my owl figurine and carvings and all sorts of little tiny crap that I could ramble on about, but I already did that in one video that I deleted because it was way too freaking long. So, I guess this is the shack. And we shall be trying to work on more interesting videos than video games. I swear to God, if we play many more video games, we're going to start thinking that we live in a video game. But that's how it is. We'll talk to you later, Internet. Whenever the guys get back, is the plan. Since they're off at school again, suckers. And I need to go do history homework. So I will talk to the Internet later.